Good morning and welcome to British Dodgeball's coverage of Men's Super League this morning. So we've just had the first set between Nottingham Sheriffs and London Storm, which London Storm have taken that first set. So currently sitting at 2-0 to London Storm. So obviously London Storm currently sitting top of the table after Sheriffs actually beat Meteors last week. So I'm sure that Sheriffs will be looking to continue that performance, currently sitting in 5th. However, Sheriffs are lacking a few of their members, their players today, so a little bit of a changed roster with some of the men's twos coming up to play in their first team. Oh, nice throw there from Britnell Craven. So yeah, so we'll have to see what Sheriffs can do with the missing. I think they're missing Jordan, Dave, and Josh today. So yeah, a little bit of a change. So probably mix things up for them. But yeah, Storm looking strong to start with. But nice hit there on Fowler. So 3 balls to Sheriffs. Oh, lovely delay from Storm there. So Josh Hughes getting really low, getting underneath those first 2 balls, but then just the delay coming in and just getting him when he's on the ground and he can't do anything about it. So pre-throw from Relton, doesn't find the hit. And then we've got a standoff between Barrett and Newton. But sensibly Newton decides not to throw, seeing as he does have possession of the last ball. Oh, Relton goes for the catch, but just a little bit low into the left. It was great targeting from Storm there, and he just can't keep his hands on it. So just Newton left in now against 3 Storm players. A bounce in front of Barrett. A no look at Britnell Craven, but blocked. So there's 3 balls now to Storm, though a little bit delayed because the third one is off court, so it's on court now. 2-ball throw from Newton, doesn't find a target, chases the catch, but it's just too wide. There's not a lot of time left in the set now. Pre-throw, and then again Newton's looking for that catch, but really well targeted there again from Storm. So Storm 4-0 up in this first half. So a quick start there takes out Barrett, retaliation takes out Newton, and then also another throw takes out Britnell Craven. So Sheriffs coming out the winner in that set, 1 player up, but pause time just to retrieve the ball that had gone underneath the bleachers rather than any sort of referee's discussion. So Sheriffs 1 player up, but very early on in this set. And a lovely catch there from Hughes on Anderson. Head of Ward does stop him from doing faking with the rest of his team, but Day throws a ball straight over Lav's head. Double throw at Fowler, and then another throw from Hughes, and then Fowler releases, then at Borbas gets the hit. So lovely play there from Fowler, taking out 2 Sheriff's men. So Sheriff's still 1 player up. Lovely dodge there from Newton. And then Relton gets the hit on Fowler and manages to dodge out of the way of Fowler's ball as well. So Sheriff's 2 players up now. We've still got over halfway in the set, and a lovely 2-ball attack there. Lavity a bit distracted by the high ball, and then he just can't keep hold of the low one that was really nicely in his pocket actually. So Gittings left in against 4 Sheriffs. Bit of a slow double counter there, but blocked by Gittings, a block by Newton, who's running up court, and sensibly decides not to throw. So a bit of a danger zone there. Gittings was setting himself to try and take the catch, so instead a nice safe single from Newton. But time is paused now because again we've lost another ball. Sheriff's 3 balls, single, 3-ball attack, no hits. Gittings gets a lovely pre-throw hit on Day. Communication from Day as he's walking off court, telling Relton to hold. Just again, Gittings absolutely will take catches, so dangerous to release at him with a single. Nice block from Relton. I think he's hoping it'll go back, but no chance, so 3 balls to Sheriffs. Pre-throw from Gittings, and that's what he does. So that's why I was just saying that Gittings can absolutely take catches out of the air, so throwing a single at him is very dangerous, so as Relton is much aware of. And then 2 singles at Storm, a block and a bounce, and then Newton is hit out by Gittings, and that is time. So yeah, so a bit unfortunate in that set there. Sheriffs were really controlling that game, and it really came down to just giving Gittings that catch. He's so dangerous, and he absolutely plucks balls out of the air. You know, a lot of players will generally tend to catch within a sort of safe zone, so that's generally tends to be chest down to your sort of your thigh height at your main mass. But there are some players out there that can just take them out of the air, and Gittings is one of those. So Gittings, rightly, getting a rest now after that set. And we've got Sood on for Gittings, and we've also got Bushby on for Newton in this set for Sheriffs. So yeah, so the last time these two teams played each other, London Storm won 20-6, and a lovely hit from Bushby on Fowler there. And Britnell Craven getting through the block of Borbass there. So Sheriffs and London Storm are level now. Single from Bushby, and then a retaliation from Anderson takes out Bushby. Sheriffs are 1 down. Pre-throw from Day takes out Sood. And Anderson takes out Hughes. Oh, yeah. So Day absolutely putting his arm through that throw, but he just throws at the perfect position there for Britnell Craven to catch. Britnell Craven does like a little bit for it, has to slide for it, but again, his centre is mass, and then a 3-ball attack outward. He's clearly looking for the catch, but unfortunately cannot find one of those balls, all nice and low and nicely targeted. So Sheriff's calling a timeout now because they are 8-0 down in this set. So yeah, so Sheriffs have been doing quite well at getting up in these sets, but they've really been struggling to hold it, and it's really been like just kind of little moments that haven't been going their way, and probably just need to clean up their execution a little bit, like be a little bit better on their targeting, don't give away those catches, also kind of improve their movements, maybe up court, because they're getting hit up there quite a lot. Whereas a Storm, absolutely just clinical from them. They're doing really well, and they're taking advantage of Sheriff's kind of unforced errors. So yeah, so sure they'll be happy to continue. So we go again. So 3 balls won by Sheriffs. A quick start by Day, even though he didn't really have the cover. Doesn't get a hit, and the retaliation back at Day are also not getting hit. A lot of low balls early on in this set. Throw from Relton in the middle. Does go to ground, but Storm elect not to throw at him. Again, Relton, very good catcher. Single from Sood at Day. Day goes for the catch, but can't stick it. And another, lovely targeting from Laverty there at Bushby. Just clips him in the shoulder. Again, Bushby's looking for the catch there rather than for any movement. With Sheriffs having lost 2 men really early on in this set for attempted catches, maybe it's a time for them to kind of prioritize a little bit more movement. You know, it can be quite difficult with catching. Sometimes it's not on. So by being not on, what we mean by that is that sometimes you just can't make the catches. You're going for them, but they're just not sticking like they do usually. In which case, sometimes it's just worth a reset. Just prioritize dodging, staying alive, so that you can stay on court a bit longer, and then hope that the catching kind of comes back into it later on in the game. So yeah, Relton taken out on the left wing by, I think, Laverty, but then Borbass takes out Fowler on the right-hand side. Sheriff's down by 2. High ball from Sood. And Brynell Craven out. Missed that play. Sheriff's 1 player down. 1:10 left. Single from Hughes. Single from Ward. Doesn't find the target, and then the retaliation at Ward finds a hit. Borbass also tries to go back. I've lost Sood from Storm's side, so it is still just 1 player in this. Borbass gets the trade against Anderson, but it does leave Josh Hughes in on his own against 2 Storm players who've both got balls, and they're both just going to keep blocking those balls back for the remainder of the time. There's 30 seconds left. Then they go for the double counter, and yeah, nice little hop for Hughes, but just fails to make the catch on that second one. Did set himself nicely, but yeah, just couldn't quite keep hold of it. So the score is 10-0. So Borbass coming up for the quick start, but gets hit by Laverty. Day takes out Laverty, but then Relton taken out. So Sheriff's losing 2 players early on in this set. A lot of backs and forwards there. So Sheriff's losing 2 players, and Storm losing 2 players. Sheriff's now 1 player down. Single Anderson from Ward. Single from Sood at Ward. He does look for the catch, but a little bit high. Managed to just about get his hands out of the way. Gets the hit on Sood. Then Hughes goes for the hit on Anderson. Misses. And then Brynell Craven gets the hit at the end on Hughes, which leaves them 1 player down. So Storm again taking that final set going into halftime. So the score is 12-0. Again, one of those things, a lot of the Sheriff's throws aren't really like sticking. They just seem to be just a little bit off with their targeting. So I think halftime they just need to take a nice mental reset, try and focus on their targeting and their decision making, and just really try and come out the second half with a changed mentality. For Storm, again, they're just doing well. I think it's one of those things that Sheriffs are struggling to find a chink in the armour against Storm. So yeah, so we'll see what the second half brings. And we go again in the second half. Score 12-0 to London Storm. So nice high pressure from Storm. Tim Day throwing a quick single at Britnell Craven, but he hops over it. Single from Britnell Craven, dodged by Bushby. All level in this first set. So Storm one up in his first set. Nice block from Sood off Tim Day's ball. A lovely hit from Sood on Day there. Day drops for it and then Sood just puts it a little bit high and Tim puts out a hand to catch it. It just clips him. And then a lovely catch from Sheehan on Newton. Storm running away with the set a little bit here. Relton going for that catch, but Sood's ball just bounces forwards and he can't get hold of it. Storm up by 4. Double it. Bushby blocked, and then a delayed double counter just allows the block and the dodge. Bushby out. Lovely dodge from Sheehan. And then Ward taken out at the end of the set. So that takes the score to 14-0. Quick start from Day, takes out Fowler. Retaliation from Britnell, jumped over by Day. Bushby throws back at Britnell Craven, again dodged out of the way. Storm one player down. Nice little pre-throw from Day, doesn't get a target, and the 2 balls back at Day, dodges over. Singer from Borbass, just between the Storm players. A lot of singles there from Storm, not finding any targets. Oh, and then a nice cross court from Day, takes out Sood. Wasn't expecting it, so it just got him on the toes. Throw from Day at Britnell Craven, blocked away. Single from Sheehan, no hit. Single from Bushby, bounces. So a lot of low balls at ball. Oh, and a catch there from Ward on Anderson. So yeah, so as I was just saying, a lot of throwing at ball. So in dodgeball, we tend to call a person without a ball an open target. So essentially, somebody that doesn't have a ball to protect themselves, so they're more open. But if you're throwing at somebody that can catch very well, and they're an open target, sometimes that's dangerous, as Anderson just found out against Ward. And then we've got a discussion from the referees. Oh, I guess, so I didn't see it, but potentially, was it a catch out with Borbass on the right wing? But I don't know, I didn't see it. Fowler's listening into the discussion and shaking his head. So obviously, catch called by the referees. Sheehan not amused by that, but Fowler telling him to calm down. So Storm 3 players down now. It's about 50 seconds left. Two disjointed singles, and then a lovely double counter takes out Britnell Craven. So just Gittings left in again. So we've seen this before. There's a lot more Sheriffs left this time than it was in the first half. But hopefully, yeah, much better targeting there, and they get Gittings. So Sheriffs finally on the board now in this second half. It is 14-2, but Storm have called a timeout. Yeah, so obviously with Sheriffs winning that set, the momentum potentially shifts, so they may calling a timeout, you know, even though the score is so vastly different, even though Storm are up 14-2. Taking this timeout just knocks Sheriff's momentum. They've got to stand now for a minute, discuss things, and then reset. So that's what Storm are just trying to achieve with this timeout. Whereas Sheriffs, they know that's what Storm are trying to do, so they've got to try and take that momentum they've just had from that last set and bring it into the next set. Again, I've spoken previously on this stream that set difference, so that's essentially the end score. So the set difference in the league table can really make the difference for medal positions and relegation. Obviously for Storm, they're currently in first, and they've got the same amount of wins as Meteors, and they'll be looking to get the best set difference because Meteors played Nighthawks earlier, which I imagine would be a good set difference game, but don't know what the score was of that game. So nice single from Day at the start. So Day doing a nice quick start. He's managed to get two hits from the last 2 sets. So takes out Gittings early on. Single from Relton, dodged by Barrett. Single from Storm, no hit, and the retaliation from Sheriffs, no hit. Oh, yeah, Anderson getting through the block of Bushby there. Does look, the ball goes up, and he does look a little bit for the catch, but he's a little bit stuck on his knees. And a 2-ball attack from Sheriffs, takes out Anderson. Day gets the catch, the rebound catch, and then gets hit. But does swing it in Sheriff's advantage. So Storm just down by a player, and there's 2 minutes left. 3-ball attack at Anderson. Goes for the catch on the third, can't keep his hands on it. Single from Barrett, dodged by Bushby. Free throw from Laverty takes out Bushby. And then line fault from Sood, I believe. So 2 players down for Storm. So yeah, Laverty throws 2 singles at Newton and manages to hit him on the second single. So just 1 player down now. And then Laverty, lovely, blocks the first 2 and then just gets under that third. So 4 balls to Storm now. 2-ball attack, takes out Hughes. Goes for the jump and it just clips his feet. So it's 2v2. Double takes out Barrett, so it's just Laverty left in now. He's got 2 balls. Sheriffs for the attack, pre-throw, and then a nice high ball from Relton above Laverty's head. Again, Laverty, very good catcher. It's about 10 seconds left on the clock now. Yeah, 2 singles from Laverty. Ward trying to take him out. And then Relton runs up court and manages to get the hit on Laverty when he's got no ball in his hand. So yeah, usually at this stage of the game, then some teams when they're up and they're really looking to like reduce the set difference loss, particularly if another team's got momentum, is that they might look to essentially just play out time. So rather than going super aggressive and really winning the set at the risk of losing it quickly, they'll instead look to kind of slow the play down, throw a lot of single balls, and then just play really safe so that essentially the sets take longer for you to lose them. But Storm going super aggressive, I think they've just decided that they want to go for the hits rather than play out for time. Yeah, some throws back and forwards, and Ward takes out Laverty. But then a lovely throw from Sood takes out Ward. Just clips him on the ankles. So we're all level. Single from Newton. Dodged by Barrett. Day looking to try and retain that ball, but he just goes past his hands. So obviously at one side we do have a wall rather than net. It does mean that if it's thrown right, it can rebound off the net straight back to the other side. And then Barrett takes out Newton with him. And then also Day taken out on the left wing. So Storm now 1 player up in this set. Yeah, Josh Hughes again, he's jumping a lot when he's going through dodges, and Storm are reading that really well and just get the hit on him when he's in the air. But nice double on Anderson, takes him out. So Storm 1 player down, but they do have 4 balls. 2 balls straight over the head of Relton. Gittings, high press. Trying to stop Sheriffs from getting the balls in hand. Single from Bushby. So Storm still 1 player up. Gittings ball bounces. So no hit on Bushby. Single from Bushby at Sheehan. Dodged. Single from Sheehan again. Oh, and then a catch from Sheehan off Relton. Just picks that up off the floor. Really nice. So play 2's been called. Still have to throw. Nice toss from Bushby. So yeah, so the play ball rule is that obviously to essentially stop teams from taking possession of the balls and then just standing there until time runs out. Because you have 5 seconds to make an attempt. If you don't make an attempt within that 5 seconds, then the referee will ask you to play the majority of the balls. But yeah, backwards or forwards. Unfortunately, Bushby can't manage to find any hits. And Storm just throwing it wide. So this should be the last set of this game. So the score is currently 16-4. So yeah, 2 minutes 40 left. Hit from Fowler onto Hughes. Again, Hughes caught jumping a little bit. Seemed to be chasing a catch, but just gets hit. Single from Sood above the head of Newton. Ward putting on a lot of pressure, but decides that the risk is too great. Trade between Day and Fowler. Still level. About 2 minutes left. Yeah, and a lovely catch from Sheehan on Bushby. Just read that retaliation really well. So Storm are now 2 players up. Go for the double count, double throw at Ward. Does dodge out of the way. Sheriffs have 4 balls. Storm 2 players, 1 player up. A double throw gets out Sood. He blocks 1, the second one just clips his arm. So a level. 1:20 left. Free throw from Sheehan takes out Newton. It was really nice there. He really waited a long time until Newton was in that throwing action and there was nowhere for him to go. Single from Sheehan at Ward, and then a trade between Ward and Barrett does leave Relton in on his own against Gittings and Sheehan. Gittings goes for the release on Relton, doesn't get the hit. Relton dodges nicely. Relton with the 3. 40 seconds left. 2v1. Single from Relton. Just near Sheehan, he's looking to just have a valid ball, but not necessarily looking for a hit because there's danger of catches from both these players. Again, Sheehan just bouncing it, same for Gittings. And then a lovely hit from Relton onto the feet of Gittings. So, Sheehan against Relton. 10 seconds left. Relton throws high over Sheehan's head. Potentially neither player looking for the win here. Essentially both looking for the draw just for the points. We'll see. Oh no, Relton looking for the catch now. Okay, we've got longer left in the set. My clock has run out, but there can't be left. And now it's time. So yeah, so the final score there is 17-5. So very slight improvement in terms of the set difference between Storm and Sheriffs, for Sheriffs compared to last time. But solid effort from Storm. And a few teething issues for Sheriffs, potentially just caused by the fact that they've got a bit of a changed up lineup today. So next game on the stream is going to be Manchester Bees against Bedford Mighty Eagles. Unfortunately, we don't have any commentary for that game, but I'm sure you'll enjoy it without us.